can't count how many times I feel like breaking. Been through a lot of situations. Fighting back to tears of lies late not to cry. Cause I'm still daddy's little baby girl. Please watch over me, I'm out here chasing. Know you be proud when I make them proud. I feel like it's coming, just be patient. I gotta hold on, head to the sky, just keep praying. Dear God, run up a bed, live like I dream, leave that old shit in the past. I'm a diamond in the rough, just had to dust me off. Had some fake people around, that's why my trust be off. Don't go by what they say to you, it's what they show you. Gotta keep pushing, ain't no telling what life throws you. Just lost my daddy, all this pain I had to go through. It's God's plan, it's gon' happen how it's supposed to. Know it be better days. God know it's gon' be better days. God bless me, be forever paid. Biscuit and boo-boo, they forever straight. I can't count how many times I feel like breaking. Been through a lot of situations. Fighting back to tears of lies late not to cry. Cause I'm still daddy's little baby girl. Please watch over me, I'm out here chasing. Know you be proud when I make it. I feel like it's coming, just be patient. Hold on, head to the sky, just keep praying. Daddy, I know you watching over me, and I'm holding it down. I'ma do what I'm supposed to, and I'ma stay strong with my head up, period.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming on back. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Nightly News around here in these doggone streets. Thank y'all for being around. Here, let me get a quick refresh to see what we're working with. See what we're starting off at. All right. Oh, yeah, boy, I need a nap. Player need a nap. Look here, if you're just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. We had a give yourselves a pat on the back, man, because y'all done hit at 160 followers. I appreciate that right there. So now we move the goalpost back just a tad bit. We need 5 more. We're trying to hit 165 on my mama. Which I need y'all support out here in these doggone street. That's what I'm talking about, man. The more you grind, the more you do. You get your 10,000 hours in, and then that makes you better. And it don't make you perfect. It just make you a professional out here in these doggone street. That's what's up. And if I keep running my mouth and keep playing, pressing go live, I can eventually get up to like 200 followers on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. In case you don't know where to go ahead on to find a player at. Subscribe. If you're new around here, remember y'all tell somebody about a player. Share, do all that fly stuff right there. Like, share. I need your support. That's what's up. I just saw some. I just saw some too. Well, we gotta wait till we get there. New Orleans in the building. What it do? Richmond, Texas is in the house. Hashtag Willie say hush. Yes, I do. The 505 is checking on in. He say Mayor Tiff have a live town meeting going on. Oh. I may have to, I'm going to have to check it out after the show because I can't play her live when she going live and all that fly stuff right there because that'd be a conflict of interest when we was over here on YouTube. They said that that's a problem. So Mm-hmm. I let them people do their live, and then I have to come on behind and see exactly what had them been said, to go ahead on and see if I have a response to the things that has been said to the public. Say the 405, OKC is up in the building. The 757 is up in the house. North Carolina is up in this thing. What it do, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. You say that you're cooking? Go ahead on and get your cook on. Go ahead on and get your cook on. It's better than going to the fast food restaurant. That stuff is not fulfilling. And it's bad for your health. Bad for your health. Say, hey, Sugar and Chad, say Tyler, Texas, back up in this thing. What it do? I see 93. I know that we can go ahead on and hurry up and hit that hundo. I know we can get that 100 real quick, y'all. We running out of time. And we just started. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, artist development. Bam. I still see 93. Give yourself a pat on the back, and y'all done made it to 100 by 09. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that y'all could do it. Bam. Again, we got the thumbs up, we got the cash app, we got the PayPal, Super Chat, Patreon, share button, join button, and more. Need your support, y'all chill in the goddamn streets. I'm trying to tell you. We got a lot of news, and we will be staying here in Twitch for the duration of the show. We will not be going nowhere else. We will be staying here for the duration of the show. The whole show will be right here. So just sit on back, tell people to leave you alone while you watching the player, because we got some news out here in the doggone streets. Hold on, wait a minute, because I just saw something pop up over here. What do we have? I got to go to Georgia. There's something going on in Georgia real quick. I'm loving it now. Hold up. Okay, bam. Yep, I just saw it, and I can put it up on the screen for you real quick, because I like to show what I be talking about. So y'all don't think, Willie, you just making that up. Oh, watch it. There is a boil water advisory. Oh, no. The live updates. Boil water advisory has been lifted from parts of Atlanta. All right, so y'all can watch that monkey and watch that meat. A lot of y'all can change clothes. A lot of y'all change clothes without being able to bathe. So I hope that y'all had baby wipes, stuff like that right there. The spot wash and stuff, but which is hard. Well, with the baby wipes is not hard. But if like you had like some refrigerator water or something like that right there, put a little bit on some paper towels and spot wash. You just spot wash real quick, and you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you all would have been all right. But in some parts, so that mean that they done went round there in certain communities, and they done turned the spigot off. In case y'all don't know, there was a water main break in Atlanta that hadn't happened on Friday. It's still going, and we already on Monday. We almost Tuesday out here in these streets. So I guess they gotta get somebody in them other spots to turn the water. They got to turn the spigot off. I know I should have called the mayor. I should have called the mayor. Listen, you got to cut the spigots off. But I said it on video, and hopefully somebody would relay the message to them good people up there in the A. You just go in and you turn that little spigot off. If it ain't got no handle, just use some vice grips, and you know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's really simple. Shout out to all the plumbers out there who know exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to Landon for the $1 super chat. You say you went to Rick Ross car show. Listen, look. I was around the corner. I was literally around the corner. But this is why I can't tell people where I be at until I'm not there no more. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I sure enough thought about it. I thought about being there, but boy, they were gonna be yelling, Willie. I'd be like, that's what they be talking about. That's what they be when they be looking for a player like that right there to be out here in these doggone streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hell yeah, I be outside. Ooh, I be outside. And listen, I'm gonna tell you how I know I be outside. Cause I be having to take a bath every day. Listen, before we get into it, Joe. I understand that people don't bathe every day, which is really not a problem, especially if you don't go outside. If you was just in your house, you really wasting water bathing every day.
You really wasting water bathing every day. You don't have to get in the tub. It's just you in your house, or you with your kids, or you with your significant other. You ain't got to, But as soon as you dot that dough, and that thing called the sun hit your ass, you got to bathe. Oh, you got to bathe, boy, 'cause you get that oven smell on you. You get that super, super hot smell. You get that little burnt skin smell on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially if you're darker you. Especially if you darker you. You say you thought that you saw me at Publix. Well, I was in Publix on Saturday. I was in Publix on Saturday. Mm-hmm. I sure enough was. He said, will it be with them white folks churn? Yeah. Oh, chilling. Say I be with the white folks chilling. Listen, I said I was gonna slide through, and I thought about it, and then I was like, it's too many of us. I know it's a whole bunch of money out there, which we tend to act different when it's players of substance, when it's players of money, of funds, people who got some money. But it's too many of us around there. I can't trust it. I don't want to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said, did you see the video of the dude that wrecked his Chevelle coming from the car show? No, I didn't check. Oh, man, I didn't see that right there. Them boys put major money into them vehicles. I love cars. Shit, I love working on them, too. I'm working on something right now. You know what I'm saying? I love me some doggone vehicles out here in these streets. Yeah. Yeah. I know. That's why I was gonna stop through. I was gonna try to talk to Rick about the Wingstop thing that we have been talking about around here, that I could put something on it. I just ain't got the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk to him face to face and let him know that I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I am real in the field out here. I can put something on it, and I pay my bills before time. I'm never late. I pay my bills before time. You know what I'm saying? And the business will pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put the whole thing. Put a little something on it. Build a little business credit with you, and we'd have been good right there. But I'm still gonna get me an old Wingstop as soon as I holler at him. As soon as I holler at him. Ooh, excuse me. You say, Willie, my brother used to tell me I smelled like scrap iron that's been out in the sun while playing outside all day. Yes. Whenever y'all walk inside of your house after being outside, just smell your skin. Please smell your skin. I don't see how people can lay down. I would not put that type of skin in my bed. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Bam. All right, here we go, y'all. We're finna go ahead on and jump into it. You say Wingstop is so good. Yes, it is. And I've eaten there like twice. Pretty decent. That's what's up. Hell, that's why I'm trying to be a part owner. I'm trying to franchise some stuff out. Look here. Georgia, speaking of Georgia, the Georgia School District is banning the use of cell phones by all students. I want y'all to understand the word all. The all mean all y'all children. No cell phones. Now, I'm just seeing this right here because it just dropped today. A Georgia School District recently announced that it would ban the use of cell phones for students beginning next school year. Okay, all right, cool. Liberty County Schools approved a new code of conduct this week, which will require cell phones to remain locked inside of pouches throughout the day. Say at the end of the day, the cell phones can be unlocked by magnetic devices, which will be put at different exits across the schools. Oh snap. This rule will apply to middle and high school students in the district. What about the elementary students? Oh, what about the elementary kids? We gonna act like the elementary ain't got no cell phones? Oh. Y'all don't want the elementary school students to act up. You don't want them to tell their mamas. Mama, they say I can't bring no phone to school. What didn't I send you with the phone? You gonna take your phone to the school? Something like that right there. Y'all don't want them problem with them Patricias. Sure enough don't. You sure enough don't. So listen, pay attention. If you was up in the 8, if you up in Georgia in Liberty County, don't send your children to school with the phones. And if you do, and your child gets suspended, and they just gonna have to be here responsible. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold your bam. What was it? Oh, we're gonna do that next. What after? We gonna go with the after, because I got 1, 2, 3. I got this right here. We ready to go. We looking good. We looking good right now. Bam. Oh, let's go to the Shy. Do y'all want to go to the Shy? Let's go on to the Shy and talk about it then. Here, did I talk about this earlier? Nope, I did not, because it's just Monday. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Let's go on and get into this good little news. Chicago area woman shot 7 times. That baby shot more than Tupac. Shot 7 times. Thankful the attacker was caught after the manhunt. Now, typically when things like this happen, it happens by people who you know. Typically. Let's see what happened and who did it.
We begin tonight at 6 with a CBS 2 exclusive. You may have seen this hours-long SWAT standoff unfold here on CBS 2 this morning. The man at the center of it all on the run after police say he shot a mother and her 2 children.
That mother now detailing the horror she lived through that night. To CBS 2's Marissa Perlman. We must warn you, this may be hard to hear and see.
That had to be the most terrifying thing that I ever been through in my life.
I don't like that natural, baby. That natural dry, baby. I know you probably didn't know she was coming on television. That thing dry, baby.
Terrifying thing that I ever been through in my life.
We met Antoinette Newsom, where she's been recovering from 7 gunshot wounds.
I woke up to a gun in my face.
She wants you to see what domestic violence did to her and her family.
Oh, this is a domestic love situation. 2, 4, 6. Oh, this baby got 6 kids? Shut up.
Madison police say this man, the father of 3 of her kids, shot her while she was sleeping. She believes he snuck into her home, hid for hours, and attacked.
My 2 babies was in the bed. And my baby got out and she said, "Mommy, please don't die."
She survived physically, but she'll live with this forever.
The 3 bullets in the chest they couldn't take out. So I have to keep that forever.
You've been pulling the scabs off. That baby been pulling the scabs off these right here. Come on, y'all. Let me know if I'm wrong.
She won't be able to use her arm properly again.
Yeah, it was a bullet.
She was also shot in the chin and head. Her 12-year-old son, Junior, heard the shots from the next room and tried to help her. He was shot too. Her daughter, 23, sleeping downstairs, was shot and beaten.
The boy tried to help his mama. Pow! The daughter downstairs, pow, and beat up.
To shoot kids, what type of monster are you?
The suspect seen on surveillance running from their home with a gun in his hand.
So isn't he missing a child? Because he is the father of 3, so this is her baby daddy. I don't know why they did not title it her baby daddy shot her 7 times, which they should have. But he have 3 from her, which leaves 3 more. So he shot 1, that was the boy. He shot 2, which was the girl, and he beat up. But there's 1 more. He must have been cool with that one, or that one was hiding.
This morning, almost 2 weeks after this nightmare in Roseland, Lander Coleman was spotted with a gun and engaged in an almost 10-hour standoff with the FBI, SWAT, and police.
It's finally over.
We got him.
What do you think it took to get there?
You. The power of the media. Chicago police, Madison police, FBI is what happened. They worked hard. They worked so hard in the little time that they had, and they caught him.
Yes, we
did. They caught him 2 days after we first showed you Wednesday what happened inside this home. Less than 2 days before the shooting, Newsom was granted an order of protection after what she calls years of domestic abuse.
Shut up. She was going through this domestic love situation for years? Oh, okay, go ahead.
She says she tried to add their kids to that protective order, but a judge denied it, and Coleman was allowed to ask for parenting time.
What would you say to other domestic violence victims, survivors?
Never give up. The system is hard to navigate through. Never give up. Keep pushing. Stay safe. That's all you really can do.
That baby say stay safe. I like that. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Stay safe. Yeah. That's what's up.
We're told Coleman is recovering at the University of Chicago with minor injuries. Newsom is one of 28,000 people in Cook County who filed for orders of protection in the last year alone.
28,000 in Cook County. Remember, I think we were talking about in Tennessee. It was somewhere else where it was, what, 20,000 phone calls a day? Hell, we just talked about that right there earlier. No, that was in New Orleans. That was in New Orleans. 20,000 domestic phone calls a day.
In the newsroom, Marissa Perlman, CBS 2 News.
Back it up a little bit. Hold on.
If you are a domestic violence survivor or trying to help someone who is, we have resources on our website, cbschicago.com.
We have resources at the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Also, it's always 911. Even if you go to the website and you don't see it, it's always 911. Yeah. We're going to back it up. Don't even worry about it. Shout out to Buck Good for the $2 cash app. You say, Pastor, that's a hair hat. That's not natural. Ooh. But, you know, around here in the doggone streets, our darker hue women wear wigs and weaves as naturals. It's like their natural hair. When we see that real, like that beautiful baby right here. Hold on. God, dog, I just saw that. Just saw that beautiful one right there. Like that reel right there. Shot that baby. Ow. Bam. Back it up, baby. You had them been through a domestic love situation, baby, and you decide to separate and divide, and I'm trying to go to like the court thing, but here we go.
The FBI is what happened. They worked hard. They worked so.
You look like you just got out. Or you still at the hospital, but you just outside and you took like a smoke break or something like that right there.
hard in the little time that they had, and they caught him.
They caught him 2 days after we first showed you Wednesday what happened inside this home. Less than 2 days before the shooting, Newsom was granted an order of protection after...
Oh. So 2 days before the incident, she got an order of protection. Oh, they just broke up. Or she just broke up with him. Yeah.
what she calls years of domestic abuse.
Years of domestic abuse, and they say this ain't love. In my mind, around here in the doggone street, this is love, and this is what we strive for, because we can feel the love that somebody is actually giving us out here in these streets, man. But this is the man that she choose, and since three of the kids is here, so these are like the last 3 kids. What if you find out that one-on-one here? Oh, Jesus, we don't want to go down that road. But listen, ladies, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear exactly what happened? Huh? Watch this.
Less than 2 days before the shooting, Newsom was granted an order of protection after what she calls years of domestic abuse.
He was really, really mad. He was really, really angry. He was really, really angry that you went down and you talked to them people, baby. Domestic. Hold on, sugar. I love you. I love you. I would never do anything to hurt you. I know what you think about Willie. She went through years of domestic abuse. No. That was love. I would never do anything to hurt you. See, he did the hurting by shooting her, and now he gone. That's the pain. You don't believe me? Like in so many other situations, which we have played some of those videos, when the woman have separated and the dude, he goes to jail and all that. Hell, we did a story to where I think the dude was out of Atlanta and he pleaded guilty, and then he went to Texas and he shot that man because she told him where she live at. They still be loving their man. That is the hurt and the pain when they have to separate. This is why, man, I should have been a psychologist. Psychiatrist. Well, one of them prescribed dope, so I should have been both of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to help y'all. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold ya. Shout out to this slow moving Monday. Oh, to all my brothers and sisters in law enforcement. We're gonna jump with the law enforcement, and then we're gonna jump on back. Oh no, wait. Oh, I got to do this one here. We got time. Do not even worry about that right there. Oh, to my law enforcement brothers and sisters, do I want to do this? I think that I'm gonna do this other one first. All right, bam. I'm gonna do this one right here first. Y'all got to bear with me. We're gonna do this one right here first. Bam, bam, bam. We got it. We ready to go? Bam. All right. Now, if y'all just not coming on in, okay. A psychiatrist prescribed that essential product. Got it. A psychologist do what I be doing, like talking to you and stuff like that, and be figuring stuff out and letting you know that you have all the answers before you come around talking to us. You already be knowing the answer. Whoo, I'm doing too much. Listen, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for being over there, helping the player out. Share, do as much as you can. All right, y'all. We have 3 officers, three of my colleagues, 3 of my brothers out here. Well, not 3 of them, but an officer was ambushed among 3 dead in the Mississippi, in the Minnesota shooting. I'm only just doing this story because I want you, you civilians, before y'all sign up to be police officers, do not sign up because you have been hearing this thing of you can be a hero type stuff. Or officers who lose their life in the line of duty is heroes. And I'm just here to tell you, I think I am the only one who say that hero shit. You're only a hero if you still live, in my mind. Because you dying for somebody else and leaving your children to be raised without you, ain't nothing heroic about that. In my mind, I know society have set us up to tell us what being a hero is, and now we supposed to feel like, we heroes. Shout out to Roman Wrong for the $5 super chat. Say salute. They say, Willie, most of your videos and live on the replay comments be turned off. Oh man, I looked into it and it said that, but damn it, that my comments was on. I can check it again. When I get off. When I get off tonight, I'm gonna check that thing again because it's supposed to be showing. Yes, save yourself first. Listen, we already have a problem in the great United States of America out here on Earth, that we have a lack of fathers, and the majority of law enforcement is men. Y'all going on with that little hero shit. I am so sorry, Willie. That's disrespectful. You're not calling them heroes because you have been taught that they were heroes. I'm here to reteach. Ain't nothing heroic about that. Say sorry, Will. I don't be watching the local news. I am here to help. And to spread the news to all you good people. They say they're on for your standalone video. Oh, all right. Okay, but that's on the number 3 channel. All right, bam. So I will be looking at that right there. Sure enough, when we get finished. All right. Listen to this story. And I just want y'all to know before y'all sign up, do not sign up with the thought of you will be a hero if you lose your life.
In an ambush shooting in Minneapolis that left an officer and another man dead. Several others were wounded in that shootout yesterday afternoon in the Whittier neighborhood. We've been working to gather new information all day. We do have team coverage for you tonight, including more on who the officer was. But first, let's start with the latest on the investigation. And Lauren.
Well, Rena, here at the 5th Precinct, there's a growing memorial, which really...
You was right about that right there. The live chat is not the comment section. I know exactly what they're talking about.
...stands as a testament to the pain that so many in this community are feeling right now. I'll step aside and let you take a look at the flowers and wreaths that have been left here. Tonight, we do have a better idea of what led up to the shooting that killed Officer Jamal Mitchell and 2 others, including the suspect. A shooting police leaders call an ambush. Today, investigators continued to search the neighborhood for clues. What they know so far, Officer Mitchell responded to a call for a shooting at an apartment building at 22nd and Blaisdell. When he arrived, though, he found 2 people down outside. He began trying to assist one of them. Police Chief Brian O'Hara says that man pulled a gun and, quote, assassinated Officer Mitchell.
This officer tried to assist the other officers. The suspect came out and popped him.
Continuing to shoot him even after he was down. Other officers exchanged gunfire with that suspect, killing him. We're told 2 officers discharged their weapons. In all, 3 people died, including a person who was in the apartment where the initial call came from. 4 people were injured. That includes a second Minneapolis police officer who was shot and a bystander who was in a nearby car. A firefighter was also injured. Chief Brian O'Hara today calling Officer Mitchell a hero.
We're a department that is mourning. Our officers are hurting.
Officer Mitchell, the one who came in to give support to the other officers who were shot and down.
And I am angry. It's become too easy to attack our police. And
I don't know if he got kids, wife, family. Well, I'm pretty sure he had family and stuff like that right there. But if he was a father, now his child or children is fatherless.
Needs to stop.
He did his job. He tried to help out his brothers who was down. Now that's what you're supposed to do. I just don't like that term hero when you done lost your life. Nope.
Well, tonight we do know that the other officer who was shot was treated at the hospital. He will be okay. We're also told that the firefighter was treated and released and will be fine. As for the other 2 people who were injured, at this point, all we know is they're still hospitalized. We don't have an update on the injury. One other thing we still don't know, authorities have not released the name yet of the suspect who is alleged to have shot Officer Mitchell and who himself was killed.
Now why haven't they released that right there? We have men down in the field and they don't want to release the name.
All right, Lauren, thank you. Officer Mitchell had only been with the department for less than 2 years, the chief calling swearing him in a, quote, distinct honor. And now the community is rallying behind the officer's fiance and children. Jennifer Hoff has more on how you can help. Jennifer?
I didn't know he had kids, but I had an idea that he may be a father.
You know, at a moment like this, people want to step in and help. And specifically, there is a fundraiser tomorrow at the Apostle Supper Club that's partnering with the Frontline Foundation. That's a local nonprofit that gives financial support to families of first responders who have died in the line of duty, which of course now includes Officer Mitchell's family. He was just 36 years old and had 3 children, described as someone who loved his job. He was a hero from the start when on just day 3, he and another officer ran into a burning home in the middle of winter and rescued an elderly couple. The woman in just pajamas and the man had Alzheimer's.
Yes. Now, he was a hero then. Made it out alive.
All of this captured, as you can see here, on the body camera video of Officer Mitchell. That couple lost everything. And now if you ask anyone who knows Officer Mitchell, they have too.
Nobody's planning for this, and so to just help them out in this unthinkable time where the last thing that they need to worry about is money is the least we can do.
Did she just say nobody is planning for the death of a human? Not planning for the death of a police officer? Not planning for the death of a husband, the death of a father, the death of a son, the death of a cousin. We ain't planning for that. She's absolutely correct. We is not planning. She's 1,000% correct. And that is a people's problem. Shout out to CC's World for the 199 super chat. They say, well, South Murder Appalachia, not North, means Minneapolis. That's what's up. Listen. Nobody.
So to just help them out in this unthinkable time where the last thing that they need to worry about is money is the least we can.
Knows Officer Mitchell, they have too.
Nobody's planning for this, and so to just help them out in this unthinkable time where the last thing that they need to worry about is money is the least we can do.
Yes, there's taking applications, and this is why I keep trying to tell people, go ahead on and get your life insurance. To the wife, let me just say this right here, to the wife and to the officers who passed away. If y'all ain't got no extra insurance, I know that that you get insurance from the department through your benefits. If you ain't got no extra doggone insurance, you is a police officer. You're not just a human. You're a police officer. So there's more of a chance of you not making it home. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a chance. of you not making it home. And y'all ain't got no insurance? Come on, dog.
And since its inception 5 years ago, the Frontline Foundation has paid out more than $500,000 in benefits. We posted a link to its website on care11.com, where you can not only donate further, but also volunteer.
They should. They should donate whatever that needs to be donated. Plus, if they just use the dope money to fund it. If they just use the dope money that they is seizing to fund that program, they have a lot of money to distribute when officers lose their lives. It's not that hard. Really, really simple. Bam. Okay, so she was shot 7 times. Let me get her off the screen because she's still alive. I guess we can call her a hero. Something like that right there. Bam. All right. Bam. Got us one. We going to Mississippi, Memphis. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. I hope that you all is enjoying your moments here right now. I really do appreciate that right there. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. We have another domestic love situation on this slow moving Monday. We have a husband in Milwaukee who has been charged with knocking off his wife because he loved her. He knocked his wife off. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash out for the Willie Williams Show. The greatest news in the country. I appreciate that right there. For real, though. For real, though. Yeah. We got a husband who was sick of her. Was tired. Shot his little la-la. Shot his wife on her birthday. Here we go.
A husband is now charged with fatally shooting his wife on her birthday in downtown Milwaukee.
It happened on Saturday near Cass and Wells. Fox 6's Bria Jones joining us live after combing over the details in the criminal complaint. Bria?
Well, Ted, I had a chance to speak with Jacqueline Beeson's children. They tell me their mother was a loving Sunday school teacher and a proud grandmother who sadly only got to enjoy a few hours of her birthday. Balloons meant to celebrate a milestone 60th birthday painfully now mark the end of a life. It's sad. Milwaukee police say Jacqueline Beeson was celebrating her special day on Saturday when she was shot in the head while sitting in the car near Cass and Wells. The accused shooter, her husband, 59-year-old Timothy Lewis. He's now charged with first-degree reckless homicide. The couple lived here at this home on North 13th Street.
Y'all... Damn it. Did they say that she got shot inside the car? I didn't watch this whole story. I had to back it up. My bad.
Say Jacqueline Beeson was celebrating her special day on Saturday when she was shot in the head while sitting in the car near Cass and Wells. The accused shooter, her husband, 59-year-old Timothy Lewis. He's now charged with first-degree reckless homicide. The couple lived here at this home on North 13th Street. The news heartbreaking for neighbors.
Disturbing is what it was, but it wasn't surprising because he's already totally out of control.
He out of control. Get that baby, and shout out baby out for having her real though.
To a criminal complaint, Beeson's daughter was on the phone with her before the shooting. She told detectives she could hear the two arguing when her mother said, quote, "Put that gun away." She says when she asked her mom about the weapon, she replied, quote, "It's fake."
She was a caring person and she took care of the house and she took care of her kids.
She said that the gun was fake. Oh, she thought he had a fake gun.
Fox 6 learned Beeson was here getting a massage before she was killed. Workers inside St. Louis set up the appointment and called upset several times. Investigators say Lewis left the scene. He was arrested later that same day.
So he set up a massage appointment for his wife and called several times. He was upset. Well, who was doing the massage? Come on, y'all. Wait a minute.
Inside St. Louis set up the appointment and called upset several times. Investigators say Lewis left the scene. He was arrested later that same day. He admitted to shooting Beeson during an argument, telling police he just lost it.
Now, we did look into the suspect's past, but we did not see a history of domestic violence. Records do show that the couple did file for divorce in 2022, but it says that that was later dismissed. Lewis is set to appear in court tomorrow. Now reporting live downtown, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
So they did file for divorce, but they decided, we love each other, man. Let's go ahead and stay this thing. There was no reports of domestic love. Wow, that's so deep. Well, arguing and shit. Hold on.
Since daughter was on the phone with her before the shooting. She told detectives she could hear the two arguing when her mother said, quote, "Put that gun away." She says when she asked her mom about the weapon, she replied, quote, "It's fake."
Now. You got to think about this right here, too. This your husband. Y'all live in the same house, and for some reason, he just pulled up with a gun. The gun that you've never seen, and you believe that the gun is fake. He came round to the spot to where you done had the massage at, and you got shot in the car. Who was in the car with her? Do y'all think that someone was in the vehicle with her? So in a sense, they kind of just want us to think, okay, so he set up a massage thing. He called the massage place angry. All right, got it. Maybe because he looked it up on the internet and saw what they actually do. You know what I'm saying? At the massage parlor. But then he went and caught up with her, got in the car with her. They arguing and shit. And just shot her. Like, they really not giving us a motive. I don't understand the motive.
Totally out of control.
According to
so he is an out of control man, but
a criminal complaint, Beeson's daughter was on the phone with her before the shooting.
Probably. Ooh, I want one of them massages. The neuro massage. Boy, if y'all never ever heard of a neuro, N-U-R-U massage, go ahead on and look that up. Oh, Jesus.
She told detectives she could hear the two arguing when her mother said, quote, "Put that gun away." She says when she asked her mom about the weapon, she replied, quote, "It's fake."
She was a caring person, and she took care of the house, and she took care of her kids.
Yeah, I think that was an accidental shooting too, man.
6 learned Beeson was here getting a massage before she was killed. Workers inside St. Louis set up the appointment and called upset several times.
I don't see why, though. I'm not understanding right there. He set the appointment up, so obviously he had done heard he was trying to do something special for his baby. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna call there multiple times angry. About what? Did she cut a phone off or something? Or he heard something?
Investigators say Lewis left the scene. He was arrested later that same day. He admitted to shooting Beeson during an argument, telling police he just lost it.
There was another thing. Damn it, I saw it somewhere else, and it said that he shot her because he was tired of being yelled at. I saw that. Damn it, I should have probably clicked on that video. But ladies, let me see. I don't even know how I can help y'all with that one right there, because he set up the massage. So I don't, until they give me some more doggone information, and they talking about he lost it. How did y'all get into the argument anyway? See, that is the missing piece right there. He set up the massage, but then he called back multiple times angry. I don't understand. I don't understand. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna be much hold. Hey, I might want to say here, if your husband set up a massage thing, don't go. I don't know what to tell you about that right there. Maybe she wasn't answering the doggone phone. Oh, maybe she stayed too long, or maybe she left too soon, and maybe they would not give him any information. I don't know. I really don't know. Don't know what to tell you. But anyway, let's go ahead on and do this one right here. We got another update about the situation. Dog, we spoke about this right here. I think it was last week or the week before last. Jaylin Brazier, I think that's how you pronounce his name, was sentenced today. He was sentenced in the murder of Zion Foster, you know, that beautiful baby, which is his cousin. This is the story about a cousin. I think he allegedly cut her up and put in a dumpster or some shit like that because he was scared or something. No. She passed out or something, or she went to sleep or something, and he lost it and he put it in a dumpster or some shit like that right there. Well, he got sentenced. Here we go.
But first, the young man.
I like that white dress. Damn, that dress white. Like, really like Usher board white. That baby got on the Usher board white dress. I like that. Go ahead, man.
Convicted in the death of his teenage step cousin is closer to going to prison for dozens of years.
Oh, that's his step cousin. But they was close. All right, go.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Glenda.
Oh, he said teenage step cousin. So this may fall in the lines of what I've been saying from the start of this case. I think that they was hunching. I really do. I think that they had something going on. Personally, shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. Say years of resentment between them. You talking about the husband and the wife.
And I'm Simon Shaquette. Jaylin Brazier learning his punishment today. Brazier will spend 43 to 100 years behind bars after being convicted of second-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
The 25-year-old became the center of the investigation into Zion Foster's disappearance. The teen reported missing in January of 2022, the search for her body lasting months. And 1 year ago this month, her step-cousin charged in her death.
Today, for the first time, Brazier spoke in court.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham at the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice with Brazier's plea to the judge and one-on-one interview with Zion's mother.
Yes, I think that she went over there that day and said I'm pregnant or something, and she gonna keep it. In my opinion.
The soonest Jaylin Brazier will be out of prison and a free man is when he is 67 years old. His sentence brings a sense of satisfaction to Zion Foster's mother.
Up to 100 years. Up to 100 years. Justice served. Justice for Zion Foster.
25-year-old Jaylin Brazier sentenced to 43 years minimum and 100 years maximum with credit for close to 1 year served.
So he can't do no more than 100. Got it. Go.
2 separate sentences added together. One for murder, the other tampering with evidence in the death and disappearance of his step-cousin, Zion Foster.
That step-cousin shit, they keep on clarifying it's step-cousin. It ain't a real cousin. So the step-cousin is her mama boyfriend or her mama husband side of the family.
I spoke with Zion's mother, Sierra Milton, after the sentencing from her home in Texas, where she relocated her family.
I want to say maybe slightly rejuvenating for me to know that he's not just going to be free, because that was a fear.
Before
think about this right here. She lost her daughter. Guess what she did? Left. Y'all be losing 2 and 3 children. Still in the same apartment complex.
Earning his fate, Brazier asked the judge for leniency.
I was reckless. I was inconsiderate, and this is the outcome of it.
He told the judge he is remorseful, but as Milton pointed out, in one of the interrogation tapes, when asked what he'd do differently, Brazier told the detective he would probably put Zion's body in a storage unit instead of a dumpster.
Shout out to all the people when you ask them a question. Is there anything that you would have did different? And the majority of people, especially when you ask them that question about their children, is there anything in your life that you would have did different? Like maybe had kids later on in life. Cause I love my kids. I wouldn't change that there for nothing. Which has got to be the stupidest answer, especially if you had them at a time the way you did not plan your life. But they asked him, what would you have done different? Player said.
In one of the interrogation tapes, when asked what he'd do differently, Brazier told the detective he would probably put Zion's body in a storage unit instead of a dumpster.
A storage unit instead of a dumpster. So you would have treated her like more of like family, supposed to treating her like trash.
He's only remorseful about losing the way his life was. That is it.
Milton also addressed Judge Donald Knapp. Before he delivered his sentence, she delivered her victim impact statement.
We don't get to laugh and joke with her. We don't get to sing with her. We don't get to play with her.
Oh, so she didn't go to court. Okay.
I don't get to know what she would be as an adult, I just know what she desired.
Milton emphasized the toll Brazier's actions have taken on her family, the anger, behavioral, and educational issues for her children. She asked the judge to hammer the point home to Brazier that there are consequences for his actions.
The defendant is sentenced to 38 to 90 years with a consecutive sentence at 5 to 10 years on count 2.
Again, both sentences added together. Exactly what Milton and her children, Zion's 5 surviving siblings, wanted to hear.
How are they processing this?
Oh, so this lady here has 6 children?
At this point?
Wow.
They were relieved. At this point now, it's just a healing that we have to go through. It is extremely difficult. It is something that we will be working towards for years to come.
Right.
Oh, okay. The step cousin is her mama, boyfriend, or husband, sister son, or brother son. I got it.
Brazier's attorney, Brian Brown, says his client does plan to appeal the sentence. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
You say the glasses is fooling me? Put it on them mom. Yeah, the glasses fooling me.
Brazier's actions have taken on her.
I wanted to share 6 children. So she has 6 children. The other woman who was in a domestic love relationship who got shot 7 times, she has 6 children too.
Family, the anger, behavioral, and educational issues for her children. She asked the judge to hammer the point home to Brazier that there are consequences for his actions.
The defendant is sentenced to 38 to 90 years with a consecutive sentence at 5 to 10 years on count 2.
Again, both sentences added together. Exactly what Milton and her children, Zion's 5 surviving siblings, wanted to hear.
How are they processing this at this point?
They were relieved. At this point now, it's just a healing that we have to go through. It is extremely difficult. It is something that we will be working
Look at that beautiful baby right there. He say all the wildest ones got 4 to 5 plus kids
for years to come.
Brazier's attorney, Brian Brown, says his client does plan to appeal the sentence. In Detroit, Darren.
Of course, he's going to appeal. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say, yep, they was hunching. I'm trying to tell. Listen. From the first time I heard the doggone story to where she came over to the house, or she spent the night over at the house, a night of drinking or something like that, and she crashed out over there, and he panicked or something because she fell down. It was something like that, and he panicked and he put her body inside the dumpster. Wait, what? Wait a minute. So that's just how it happened? And that made sense to people. Nobody asked any questions like, did y'all have any like sexual dealings or something? Because that would have been one of my questions. That would have truly been one of my questions, because I'm like that out here in these streets. I like to dig deeper. You just can't tell me stuff. Let's see if I can get the Oh man, we got too many doggone things. I want to see. Hold on. Let me see. It's remorseful. Yada yada yada. Hold on. I was trying to see which video is this one. Jury brazen. Damn it! I think I pressed the wrong thing, and it's gonna play without me wanting it to play. All right, stop it right there. Back that there up. I was trying to find like the older articles. Like I need an article from when she first went missing or something like that. 9 months ago. All right, bam. Wait, accuser, and he heading to the court. This was 9 months ago. We could try this one right here because
was generated from the defendant's phone extraction.
It was.
And if you were to go back into Celebrate today and try to create that same report, would it be in
trying to see something, yeah,
as proposed exhibit 30?
Yes.
And does that?
Oh no, this 3 hours.
Provide information about.
I thought it was 3 minutes. The hell, 3 hours? We ain't got time to. All right, this one. Hold on. Just gotta wait for this commercial, and it's this one right here. because
We're going to begin with that.
I don't remember exactly what happened.
Breaking news in that key hearing in the
Let's
Zion
see.
Foster case. Just moments ago, the judge binding her cousin, Jaylin Brazier, over for trial.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham has spent the past 2 days in court, and Darren is joining us live now from outside of 36th District Court with more on the testimony and the evidence that the judge felt was enough to send this case to trial, Darren.
Say, Willie, how you play in that monkey with them long nails? This one stays short. I'm gonna leave it right there. This stay short.
Yeah, Brian, Glenda, the decision came down not even 20 minutes ago. The judge really laid into Jaylin Brazier, calling him a liar. The judge also just talked about how disturbed he was at the evidence presented the last couple of days. Today's testimony heavily focused on the suspect's phone records and his alleged attempts to delete internet searches as well as text messages. Also, evidence of his suicidal thoughts and the confession he made to police 2 weeks after Zion Foster's disappearance. Brazier lowered his head in court at one point, resting it in his lap as the recording of his confession to police detectives played in court.
And remember, she was 17. He was in his 20s.
Second day of his preliminary examination in the murder case of Zion Foster, his cousin. He's accused of killing her January 5th. The interview with detectives played in court was with East Point and Detroit Police Department detectives alongside Brazier's former attorney. That took place on January 19th. Brazier had explained he and Zion had been smoking weed at his home when her breathing became very, very faint.
I smoked. All I had was weed, no marijuana. So I freaked out. I'm like, okay, well, this is terrible. So very bad. I didn't know what to do. So I took her. I put her in my trunk. And I put her in my trunk. Okay.
So I took her, I put her into my trunk. I put her in my trunk in my car, and I took her to Highland Park and put her inside of a trash can and then left. What?
And I took her to Highland Park and put her inside of a trash can and then I left.
Because y'all smoking and she got too high. Did he say that she stopped breathing? Did he just say that she stopped breathing? So I freaked out. It was terrible, literally. Hold on. We got to get back to these words he used.
I smoked. All I had was weed.
All I smoked, all we had was weed. Normal weed. I think if you have to break it down like that, you trying to tell us something. I don't think it was normal weed. Because her heart stopped, well, she stopped breathing. Come on, dog.
So I freaked out. I'm like, okay, well, this is terrible. So very bad. I didn't know what to do. So I took her. I put her in my trunk. And I put her in my trunk. Okay. In my car. And I took her to Highland Park. And put her inside of a trash can. And then I left.
Put your cousin in the trash can. You freaked out. You put your cousin in the trash can. So that means that she was already dead. Because he did say that she stopped breathing. You ain't try to do no CPR. You ain't call the police. You ain't call the ambulance. Nothing.
On the stand, the prosecutor then asked the Detective Shannon Jones, to read part of the transcript from that same interview she had with Brazier that evening.
Why didn't you call for an ambulance for Zion?
And what's the answer?
I was scared and thought it looked like I killed her.
And what's the next question?
How do you know if Zion was dead before you put her in the trunk?
And what's the answer?
She was not moving. I put my hand under her nose and she had no breath. I put my hand on her neck and she had no pulse.
So you around here checking vitals? What, is you a nurse? You around here checking vitals. So you checked the vital, find out that she wasn't breathing, and because if you was a nurse, what was supposed to be your next step? Start compressions. So you start compressing, breathe. Annie. Is you okay? You tilt the head back so you can open up the airwaves so you can breathe inside of the mouth. Pinch the nose, breathe inside of the mouth. Breathe. Pump. Annie, are you okay? You did nothing. I know what to do. Let me check her out. Let me put my fingers up under her nose. Let me touch her. Check vitals. Oh, she dead. Damn. Let me go and get my car keys and put my let me put my tennis shoes on real quick. Let me get my car keys, my tennis shoes. Let me grab my phone because we can't leave the doggone phone. Scoop on up. Let me carry her on outside. Let me open up my car trunk. Let me put the whole body inside the trunk. Let me go on and do that right there because I freaked out. That's why I did what I did, because I didn't want it to look like I had done killed her. Why would you ever think that it would look like you had done killed her if you didn't place a hand on her and you just realize that she's not breathing? If there's no sign of a struggle, if she just stopped breathing because her heart just stopped, then we'll figure that out during the autopsy. But why would you think it? Why would that be your first thought? Oh, no, I'm not going to call anybody because they might think that I killed her. And he want us to think that he was just smoking regular weed. No, normal weed. That's all I smoke. Nobody asked you if that's all that you smoke. All you had to do is say, I smoke weed. We were smoking weed. If that's all that you were smoking.
She was not moving. I put my hand under her nose and she had no breath. I put my hand on her neck and she had no pulse.
Now, Detective Jones says the dumpster had been emptied about 5 hours after Brazier allegedly put Zion's body in there. The detective says police made sure the section of landfill, that landfill you may recall in Lenox Township, where Zion may have been, they made sure that section was left untampered. And you also may recall a landfill search took place last summer. Zion's body was never found. Brazier is due back in court August 16th. Live in downtown Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
Oh, yeah, right. The body was never found. They never found the body.
Shocking to hear that come out this afternoon. Thank you so much, Darren.
Yeah, he was really, really strong, too. You say, I know that body was heavy, and he real strong, and that body was in rigor mortis. You say it would have looked like an overdose instead of murder. Yes. Yes. And I don't even think that because they have not found the body, we have no idea what was in the body. We have no idea what was in her system. He probably gave that baby some fentanyl. How many of y'all would cry if y'all like lost a child or something like that right now? If you lost your baby or something, like, would you be out here crying? Like, would you, like, damn near you couldn't keep it together? You know what I'm saying? Because you just lost that one that you say that you love. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You'll probably be breaking down in tears if your child died, right? Like, breaking down, oh my God, it'd be hard for you to communicate. It's hard for you to talk and all that fly stuff right there if your child just died. You know? Your baby. I love it. It's my love. It's everything. It's hard to do interviews when this person is your everything and it's your love. This is my baby. Right. Because that's how we be out here talking out here in the doggone streets. I'm going to show you something. We have a good mother. We have what is called, and they titled it a grieving mother. They call it grieving. Damn, my wrist hurt. I done had it damn watch on too tight. A grieving mother speaks out after her 2 kids drowned on Memorial Day weekend. They're going to put it up on the screen for you real quick. Let's see what we're talking about. Here we go.
A tragic reminder as summer nears. Playing in the water can pose some serious dangers. A mother in West Philly is sounding that alarm tonight as she's now grieving the loss of 2 of her children, both drowned in a pool Memorial Day weekend. They were 11 and 14 years old. Our Cheyenne Corinne spoke with her.
11 and 14.
We spoke to this grieving mother just hours after she pulled the plug on her 2 children. Her son and daughter died after drowning in a swimming pool. And as she reflects on their lives, she also has a message for other parents.
They wasn't no more than like 3-4 minutes. And then they called their name. I said, I don't think they playing. When they jumped in, they were at the bottom of the pool.
Brittany McWhite is preparing to do what no parent should ever have to do, bury their child. But in her case, she's laying to rest 2 children after the 11 and 14-year-old drowned in a pool.
When we got there, I was like, okay, I'll help set up the food or whatever kids was playing in the pool. They were playing like a game where you go down Marco Polo, and you hold your breath so you can come up the most. When I did come outside, I didn't see the children, and they said, oh, they were in the water. And I'm like, looking around or whatever. I said, the water? I didn't see nobody.
Which was a surprise because she says both of her kids could swim. The family was attending a Memorial Day weekend party in Gloucester when the drowning happened. Although London Marie and Waddell were quickly pulled from the pool, the damage was already done. For the past week, the siblings were placed on life support before the family made a difficult decision.
Keeping my child hooked onto a machine for the rest of their life is not ideally what any parent should want for their children. So today, me and Dad decided to end life support.
McWhite describes London Marie and Waddell as total opposites, but they couldn't live without each other. Next week, London Marie would have turned 12, and Waddell graduate from the 8th grade.
I know they're at peace, but it's just very devastating not to lose one child, but to actually lose 2 childs. I think that's more challenging because you can't stomach that, but you gotta keep going.
Especially for her other 4 children. And even during her time of grief, she wants other parents to let her story be a reminder, especially heading into the summer and pool season.
You could be in the water for a minute until you actually get a pulse. You're losing oxygen, and in this severity case, they lost a lot of oxygen.
To prevent drowning, the CDC suggests learning basic swimming and water safety skills, having a fence that encloses the pool, supervising children closely, wearing a life jacket, and learning CPR.
Always have a set of eyes. Prevent your kids from playing games. Make sure the pool is safe. Make sure if it don't look right, don't do it. Because once you lose your child, it's hard. It's really hard to stomach.
Cheyenne Karen, Fox 29.
When I first listened to this story, I thought that she was like a friend of the family or something like that, like a sister of like the mother. And then I kept listening to it, and because I be doing like 4 or 5 things at a time, but I be listening, and I just kept listening, and I'm like, well, who is this woman here just talking? And then I had to back it up and double listen. And they said, this is the mama. This is the mama? This mama lost 2 of her children. They pulled the plug. She lost 2 of her children. This mother has 6 children. Well, has 6. She has 4 now. And again, you say, Willie, she got life insurance. Oh, I can kind of believe that right now. This lady didn't tear up. There's not a tear up. Now, some people can say, okay, Memorial Weekend was like, oh, damn, she just pulled him off the ventilator. Memorial was last weekend, wasn't it? It wasn't this weekend. It was last weekend. No, last Monday. Last Monday. It was a week ago. Memorial was a week ago. Just pulled the plug. She outside doing the interview. She said her and Dad, so I'm under the understanding that she's married or she is with her children's father, which is a great thing. Maybe he had to work or something like that, because typically when people pass away, we do have to work. As men, a lot of times we work up until we have the funeral, and then we will take from like before the funeral and after the funeral off. We'll take that week off and then go back to work. But like we won't take before the funeral off a lot of times. Women, they typically take off as soon as they hear the news. You know what I'm saying? She didn't drop a tear.
And then they called their name. I said, I don't think they playing. When they jumped in, they were at the bottom of the pool.
She's not nothing like it's. Now, a lot of people can say, well, Willie, she's already cried out. She's cried out for today, and maybe later on she will cry out. And I do understand that. Like I always say, we grieve different. But 2 of your babies just like Memorial was Monday. Like it was just on Monday. I don't
Brittany McWhite is preparing to do what no parent should ever have to do, bury their child. But in her case, she's laying to rest 2 children after the 11 and 14-year-old drowned in a pool.
And this is why I started off, well, how would you feel about one of your children dying? Like, you know, like, would you be upset? Would you be crying? She lost not 1, she lost 2. 2 did not knock her off her feet. She's still standing. That baby's strong.
When we got there, I was like, okay, I'll help set up the food or whatever kids was playing in the pool. They were playing like a game where you go down Marco Polo.
In my mind, just like you said, that baby got insurance, though. Told y'all we grieve different with insurance.
And you hold your breath so you can come up the most. When I did come outside, I didn't see the children. And they said, oh, they were in the water. And I'm like, looking around or whatever. I said, the water? I didn't see nobody.
Which was a surprise.
I wonder if they got stuck by the drain. Damn it, I wish that they would have told us.
Because she says both of her kids could swim. The family was
especially if they both could swim. Maybe they was underwater playing too much and they tried to breathe and took in all that damn water, but at least just bounce up. Even if you take in a lot of water and you go down, just bounce up. You still got strength and energy to bounce up.
Attending a Memorial Day weekend party in Gloucester when the drowning happened. Although London Marie and Waddell were quickly pulled.
Annie. See, this is when we learned CPR back when we was in high school. Well, we was in middle school, I think it was. And that's where we learned the Annie. And then in high school, we did it again. And then once I got out of high school for jobs and stuff like that, I used to work in a lot of homes and stuff to where you had to be CPR certified, and the player is still CPR certified till this day. Give me a pat on the back. I did it myself. Don't worry about it. Annie, push. I know what the hell I'm doing. I can save a life out of you.
From the pool, the damage was already done. For the past week, the siblings were placed on life support before the family made a difficult decision.
Keeping my child hooked onto a machine for the rest of their life is not ideally what any parent should want for their children.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be hooked up to no doggone machine for the rest of my life, so I wouldn't want my child hooked up to no damn machine either.
So today, you know, me and Dad decided.
You say me and Dad, so I'm under the assumption that they together. They is together. Because they got 4 more kids, so that's a good thing. All right, man.
McWhite describes London Marie and Waddell as total opposites, but they couldn't live without each other. Next week, London Marie would have turned 12, and Waddell graduate from the 8th grade.
I know they're a piece, but
ride together, we die together. We swim together, die together. Got to be more careful. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I watch your kids, or don't watch them. Make sure you have some insurance on them, though. Believe in me, you will grieve different. You really will. Move right along. I don't even much want to hold you. But hell, I can look up a GoFundMe. Let's see if we got a GoFundMe. Damn it, they didn't put a name on it, but let's see what we got. GoFundMe. Shout out to everybody who is just not coming on in here. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get our numbers up over there. We got 160 followers, trying to get up to 165. Hell, we got 255 thumbs up over here on YouTube. Can we get over 300? I need your support, like I always say. Let's see, two kids drowned. Should I write that? Drowned. Let's say Memorial. How you spell Memorial? Memorial Day. I don't know, because I ain't got their names. Let's see if I can find the article real quick, and then I can grab their names and then put it inside the GoFundMe thingamajig. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just not understanding, though, with no tears. I would never understand that. You can't. Nope. And oh wait, Brittany McWhite. Remember that. Brittany is the mother. Brittany McWhite. Because I'm pretty sure if it's one that she was signed up for. So no. Brittany and children 11 and 14, which they did not give the children's name. I don't remember them giving the children's name. But they did get a child's name. All right, London Marie. London Marie is the girl's name. London Marie. Nope. All right, bam. No GoFundMe. No GoFundMe. Got that insurance. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey. Whew. Turn your children into assets. Do not be afraid and don't care about what nobody else tell you. I'm here to tell you, turn your children into assets by having insurance. Let's go on out here into the community. Going out in the community. Everybody got neighbors. Everybody got neighbors, and a lot of times we don't have individual yards or homes. A lot of our neighbors come in like apartment complexes and duplexes and stuff like that. But that's not one of these cases right here. We have a neighbors in homes and got yards and stuff like that right there. It's not him, but we have a man arrested for shooting a Pensacola neighbor in a tree limb dispute. They were arguing about a tree limb. Here we go.
A man is facing attempted homicide charges after Escambia County deputies say he got into a fight with his neighbor. Derek Sewell is in the Escambia County Jail. It was around 9 this morning that deputies were called to the home on Capitol Boulevard near Cobb Lane in the Wedgwood neighborhood. WEAR's Sarah Gale shows us video taken just minutes prior to that shooting.
A minor issue that escalated quickly and dangerously.
Could have killed him, you know. But thank God he's still alive.
Cherie Sewell was at work when she got multiple text messages from her daughter telling her to come home.
Checked my phone and seen my 16-year-old. She's been texting me since about an hour and just saying, you know, hey, can you come home now, Mommy? Because Daddy just shot somebody and we need you to come home right now.
Sewell tells me she rushed over to her house on Capitol Boulevard where her oldest daughter had gotten her younger children out of the house. Sewell tells me deputies on the scene couldn't tell her anything, but her husband, sitting in the back of a cruiser, called out to her.
When I walked by the cruiser, he just said, check the camera. It's all on camera.
This is video from before the shooting began. The video cuts off before the shooting happened.
The next video just shows him calling the cops, letting him know that he committed a crime and he needs someone at our address.
It's so silly. It is plumb crazy to shoot somebody over a limb falling on your yard.
Plumb crazy. Grandma came up like 47. Grandma born like 50, by 42 or something like that right there. Shout out to Sonia for being a member around here in these streets, showing your support. Appreciate that right there. Here we go.
We also spoke to the brother of the victim who was there when the shooting happened.
I pulled him back, but at the same time, when me trying to get close to pull him back, the guy with the shooting.
Both families tell me they've had issues in the past. The victim's family tells me the suspect has brought out his gun before, but they always thought it was an empty threat.
I don't have nothing against him, and I know my son don't either, but the point is, he didn't have to shoot him.
I don't know, I just feel like this is an unfortunate situation that could have been avoided.
Sarah Gale, WEAR News.
A man is facing attempted...
So, he was the one who got shot then.
homicide charges after Escambia County deputies say he got into a fight with his neighbor.
Also, I'm not, listen, I don't know who shot who now. Because if he is the suspect, the woman said that the 16-year-old called her, can you please come home because daddy just shot somebody. So if daddy just shot somebody, is they saying that he is the shooter or he the one who got shot? It say a man arrested for shooting Pensacola neighbor in a tree limb dispute. I don't know who got shot though.
Derek Sewell is in the Escambia County Jail.
Okay, so he is the one who did the shooting. So he the one who did the shoot. Oh, all right. So he is the husband then. The neighbor is the one who got it. Bam.
It was around 9 this morning that deputies were called to the home on Capitol Boulevard near Cobb Lane in the Wedgwood neighborhood.
Y'all arguing about trees at 9 a.m.
WEAR's Sarah Gale shows us video taken just minutes prior to that shooting.
So you've been a member, you just renewed. I appreciate that right there. For real, for real.
A minor issue that escalated quickly and dangerously.
Could have killed him, you know. But thank God he's still alive.
Like she be sitting on the porch drinking that sweet tea. Yeah.
Cherie Sewell was at work when she got multiple text messages from her daughter telling her to come home.
Checked my phone and seen my 16-year-old. She's been texting me since about an hour and just saying, you know, hey, can you come home now, mommy? Because daddy just shot somebody and we need you to come home right now.
Sewell tells me she rushed over to her house on Capitol Boulevard where her oldest daughter had gotten her younger children out of the house. Sewell tells me deputies on the scene couldn't tell her anything, but her husband, sitting in the back of a cruiser, called out to her.
When I walked by the cruiser, he just said, check the camera.
Said, check the camera, babe. Hey, babe, check the camera, babe. They lying, babe. Check the camera. I'm trying to tell you I'm innocent.
It's all on camera.
This is video from before the shooting began. The video cuts off before the shooting happened.
The next video just shows him calling the cops, letting him know that he committed a crime and he needs someone at our address.
Okay, so just backing it on up to the video right here. So they was in the fight. But
it's all on camera.
This is video from before the shooting began.
So I don't know who was in the white shirt. I am thinking that the neighbor is in the white shirt and the man that's running back to the home is her husband. And he went to go get that fire.
The video cuts off before the shooting happened.
The next video just shows him calling the cops, letting him know that he committed a crime and he needs someone at our address.
It's so silly. It is plumb crazy.
Plumb crazy.
To shoot somebody over a limb falling on your yard.
We also spoke to the brother of the victim who was there when the shooting happened.
I pulled him back, but at the same time, when me trying to get close to pull him back, the guy with the shooting.
Both families tell me they've had issues in the past. The victim's family tells me the suspect has brought out his gun before, but they always thought it was an empty threat.
So he bought his gun out before, and he's the husband. All right, got it. Whew, this was confusing.
I don't have nothing against it, and I know my son don't either, but the point is, he didn't have to shoot him.
I don't know, I just feel like this is an unfortunate situation that could have been avoided.
Sarah Gale, WEAR News.
That's a fact. It could have been avoided, but today was their day. Or that day was their day that it was supposed to happen exactly how it happened. People sick of stuff. People sick of stuff, and we don't know how to take things out on people the way that it's supposed to be taking things. Oh, wait here, no. Damn it, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Call that right there, trying to be extra intelligent when I'm speaking. No, I don't care nothing about that. Told you don't cut the goddamn branches and let them fall on my side of the fence. I told you that, didn't it? But you're hard-headed. You want to follow your own understanding. We got a situation. How many of you all think that when our officers get into problems or get into trouble, something happens that they should be suspended and suspended without pay? How many of you all think that officers should be suspended without pay? Say, well, this is a slave video. Shout out to David for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. How many of y'all think when police get into situations and they need to be suspended, should they be suspended without pay? Should the pay be taken away while they are suspended? Because just because officers get suspended, it don't mean that they're wrong. A lot of them get suspended because we're waiting on the investigation to be over. So should they be suspended without pay? I'm not saying that they all did something wrong when they get suspended. It's just after incidents, they get suspended due to the outcome of the case or investigation. All right, we got a yes, no. We got an aye. You say yep. If it's murder, you say paid vacation. That's what's up. All right. We got a situation here then. We got a situation. I got to grab this right here. We got a situation. We have a Detroit cop who is charged after threatening the boy with a taser. I saw this and I wasn't going to do it. I saw the title. I wasn't going to do it. But then I watched the video. I was like, well, what the hell are they talking about? And I want y'all to see this right here, man, because this video bothered me. Here we go.
Body of the board.
Hold on, back it up.
This is not the body of the board where we say great job department every day and every week. This is the body where we deal with police abuse, police accountability, police reform issues.
That was Commissioner Willie Burton at last week's meeting of the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners. He was complaining that Chief James White is not doing enough to hold rogue officers accountable.
And yet, when given the chance to take away the pay of an officer recently charged with 2 felonies, the board voted overwhelmingly not to.
Well, tonight, 7 investigator Ross Jones is trying to understand why, and he is revealing video of the officer's alleged crimes too. We do want to warn you, the content is disturbing.
Who was you just beating up?
Nobody.
It is video that's difficult to watch that last month led to felony charges against a Detroit police officer.
It don't hurt that bad.
In uniform is Officer Caleb Williams, aiming his department-issued high-voltage taser at his 10-year-old nephew. It might sound like he's firing it. He's actually arcing the taser. It creates an electric current between the 2 probes and is meant to warn or intimidate a target.
How many of y'all think that this is abuse? I got to stop it there. How many of you good people think that this is abuse?
It clearly instilled fear into the 10-year-old.
You say yes. You say what the F? Say scared straight. You say no. You say why were the police called that? No. This is his nephew. This is his nephew. Yes, he is the uncle. Man, that's family joking. All right. He just letting him know. Comply. Uncle just being an uncle. Taser equals extension cord. You say no. I think it was just joking. Say I don't care. All right, bam.
The video was shot by a family member who alerted Detroit police. And last month, Wayne County's prosecutor charged Williams with child abuse in the 2nd degree and felonious assault.
They charged him with child abuse, 2nd degree and felony assault. The officer is 21 years old. The woman who was recording it sounded like it was his mother. You say he should be fired. Oh, really? Okay.
Chief James White suspended him immediately and said Williams' behavior was so egregious he wanted to take his pay too. But to do it, the chief would need the approval of the Board of Police Commissioners, who overwhelmingly voted
No.
Of the 9 board members present that day, only 2 voted to take Officer Williams' pay. Commissioners Jesus Hernandez,
it just was very concerning,
and Willie Bell.
He could have misfired and hit that child.
So for the 7 others, we wanted to understand why. Commissioner Cedric Banks voted not to suspend the officer's pay.
I did.
You did.
I would have to look at, I can't really recall the case.
You don't remember.
Commissioner Willie Burton abstained, which counted as a no vote.
Were you bothered by what you saw in that video? It's not a trick question.
The board is...
I get it, but
late for this.
Understood, but were you bothered by what you saw in this video?
And Commissioner Linda Bernard voted no, too.
I don't remember that there was any malice or intent to hurt or intent to do anything wrongful to the child. Matter of fact, people were laughing.
The woman came out and said, I don't think that there was any intent of malice. Was it just an uncle being an uncle? Could it be that right there?
Well, the boy wasn't laughing. He seemed to be
Yeah, he
screaming.
started crying. I understand that.
Commissioner Bernard
started crying. I don't know how many of you have uncles, which we always make the argument of the children need male figures in their life, right? This be the argument. So I'm guessing he must have been being bad. His mama called her brother. He's a police officer. Come on around here and check your nephew. You say, Willie, I moved here 10 years ago. My cousin Tammy got tased by the police, and she has been the police of 13 years on the west side. You say she got tased by the police, and she got the job as a police. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Said that unless an officer like Williams is convicted in a court of law, it would be inappropriate to take away their salary.
You not only hurt them, you hurt their children, their whole family, their whole life.
But speaking of hurting children, were you okay with what you just saw in that video?
No, I'm not okay with what I just saw in that video. He has to demonstrate whatever it is he was trying to demonstrate to this child without using our equipment.
So you think this was a demonstration?
I think it was. It appeared that way from the video.
Yes. I am actually in agreement with her. It was a demonstration. See, and it's like somebody else wrote, okay, so when he ends up going to jail, then who do we blame then? Because a lot of times these boys, they do not have male figures. He got a male figure. Well, the mother bought in a male figure, which is his uncle, to scare him up. And I keep trying to tell y'all, a lot of people say these children need love. No, these children need fear. They need to fear something.
What would he have been demonstrating?
The fact that if you do the wrong thing, you obviously can be hurt by it.
Instead of taking the officer's pay, Bernard said he should be placed on administrative duty.
Well, I can agree with that right there. You say his mother should have called his father, not the brother who was a cop. You say he misused his weapon. Police officers can't go around doing this. It's very stupid. I can agree with that right there. But I want to be on the part of I am in agreement with scaring the child straight. Should he have used his service stuff, his weapon? No, that's the problem. But the scare straight part, I'm with that all day.
You can take his badge, you can take his gun. You can sit at that desk.
When you're charged with felonies, you cannot serve as a police officer. So there is no desk job for him to do at this time.
Commander Michael McGinnis of DPD's Professional Standards Bureau says regardless of whether Officer Williams is convicted, his conduct is severe enough that he may be terminated anyway.
Say, so is it abuse when the uncle throw a bug or a fake snake on a niece or a nephew? That kind of stuff happens a lot. It happened to me. I don't know whether it falls under abuse. I know it falls under scare the hell out of a child.
But if that happens, it won't be anytime soon. Tonight, his police powers are suspended, even if his pay isn't.
I unfortunately am not in a position to try to shape the board's decision making. They are in existence in order to help hold police accountable, and I just would ask that they do that.
That's a good one right there too. It's no different from when they take the kids to the prison like Scare Scrape. Yeah. No matter how you put the fear in the child done got fear put in them. No matter what's your course of doing it, the child now fears something.
Officer Williams' attorney declined to comment on our story or the charges against his client. We did try to reach Commissioners Presley, Smith, and Carter to ask about their votes, but did not hear back. Commissioner Darrell Woods told me by phone he voted against suspending Williams' pay because he's not sure he'll ultimately be convicted of one of those felonies, and because he said he believes he loves his nephew. I don't think anybody really questions whether he loves his nephew. The question is his judgment, and when you aim a taser like that and arc it the way he did repeatedly, I don't think that's in the policy.
And
I just don't. I guess it's just how we wording it. Yes, you shouldn't have used police stuff at all. I get that right there. But the way he pulled it out and how he's just arcing it, so fast. It just bothered me sometimes, but I don't want to argue. You know what I'm saying? They say Willie, he could have just spoken to the child and told him what he done wrong and tell him what could happen if he continued. We all know he doesn't have an active father. That's what it sounds like to me, though. That's what it sounds like to me. He don't have a father. But I just want to say, I think that the mother did right by calling in the male figure. That child need a male figure because he riding his mammy and he acting up and she keep putting the ass whoopings off. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat you. I'm going to take something from you like mothers do. He said it was not the brother's responsibility. The kid is not his son. He misused his weapon, and that is a call a level of force, and there should have been a report. This is all about the use of use of force. Okay, I am in agreement with the use of force and using the police stuff. Again, I am down with putting fear inside that boy. I am down with that all day long. I'm so sorry. Yep. He chose the wrong weapons. He chose the wrong idea to put fear inside of him. But I'm down with putting fear inside his ass. I tell you that. Because next thing we gonna know, we're gonna have a story of the 10-year-old, 11-year-old shooting some damn body. And then we're gonna be like, oh my God, nobody was there. Nobody talked to him. A man wasn't there. A man didn't instill fear. No, then it's too late. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, there's no doubt that he loved his nephew, but the way he pulled out the taser and he arced it, and boy,
convicted of one of those felonies. And
I am surprised that the boy is afraid of a taser. To be perfectly honest, I am surprised. These kids ain't afraid of guns. Well, not all, which I get that right there, but it's just. Damn it, it's just shocking to me.
Because he said he believes he loves his nephew. I don't think anybody really questions whether he loves his nephew. The question is his judgment. And when you aim a taser like that and arc it the way he did repeatedly, I don't think that's in the policy.
And family members.
Of course, it ain't no damn policy. Now, why would you say that? We know that's not in the policy. We know that he's wrong for that part. But you ain't got to say it like that.
Members must have been disturbed enough because they're the ones who sent in that video, correct?
There was family that was there, family that recorded it and shared it with Detroit police, led to these 2 felony charges. I mean, we're talking pretty serious charges here.
Think about that right there, though. Watch this. Somebody need to kind of be more upset with the people recording it and uploading it. Uploading it to the police. That is the question. A family member recorded this. I think this was a setup. You say that's still not his responsibility. That is for the parent who had that child and did not pick the correct father. You right about that right there. But it's still family, though. It's still family. If y'all got uncles, and see, I have multiple uncles. A whole bunch of uncles. Well, I appreciated them being inside my life. Even though I had a daddy. Because they would check me when I'm wrong. They put me up on game when I'm wrong. Although I had a daddy. You know, so, hey, it's still good that people is looking out for one another, which is a great thing. The sad part is we don't have enough that's doing that. I don't know, but hey, I think he's going to lose his job.
And concerning that the commissioners couldn't really defend their positions at the same time.
Well, and the vote only happened a week before the meeting we were asking them about, so it's not like this was months ago. And that video is hard to forget, but some of them had a hard time remembering it.
Yes, as always. Thank you so much, Roy.
Well, I guess he can apply for Amazon or something like that right there. He can apply for Walmart or something. Hell, the healthcare industry is, well, if he get that felony, he can't work in the healthcare field. So, damn it. Maybe they'll give him like probation or something and fire him, a misuse of a weapon and all that fly stuff right there. But the abuse, I think that is going to get him a felony, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, man. So Amazon or something like that, or go to some type of school and get you some type of trade and just work for yourself. Move right along. I ain't going to much hold you. I'm just saying, I just, To all my officers, all of my brothers and sisters in blue, don't try that at home. Do not do that and get recorded. Don't do it and don't get recorded. I believe one of them family members did not like him. For real, for real. Yeah, he need to go to truck driving school or something. Playboy, get your CDLs or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You made a wrong decision. And it done cost you your job and your livelihood at the age of 21. Within the next 20 years, you could have retired, pimp. And had a pension. You could have retired with a pension, if I'm not mistaken, because they still giving pensions. Anyway, give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in these doggone streets. We got 288 likes. I wish that we could have got over 300 likes. That would have been really, really good. That's what we actually needed, to be over 300. But we got to work with what we got to work with. That's all it is. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. You say, Willie, you the only one that like cops. Listen, I don't have a disdain for cops at all. No. See, because I understand. I understand humans. I understand humans. You know what's crazy? Especially with dark you folks. Especially with a lot of dark you folks. Not all. A whole bunch of dark you folks. They have a problem with law enforcement and they never had a personal interaction with law enforcement that got them angry and or disliking law enforcement. These same people have people in their own lives, family and close friends, who have done some shit to them, but they still love their family and their friends. A lot of people have a disdain for law enforcement because of what they've seen on the internet for over the past, I would say, about 10 years with black men being killed. And they have created in their mind that I am just not going to like no police at all anymore because they're just killing black men. You know, when we was going through the George Floyd, the Michael, whatever his name was, and the other person, because it was happening year after year after year, people develop a hatred for police officers when they never had personal issues with police officers. They still, the dudes that have problems with the police officers who've never had the personal interactions, personal bad interactions with police officers, they hate the police officers more than they last girlfriend who cheated on them, who hurt them, who left them, who got impregnated by somebody else. They still love that bitch though. For real. It's a problem. I don't see nothing wrong with it is just a job, y'all. Like and I do understand. A lot of people say, well, it's a gang and it's the blue shield that's them. I get that right there. I'm down with that right there too. I support police officers. I'm down with the police because as soon as I pop me somebody, guess who I'm gonna call? The same police come on around here and clean the body up, write my report, take my guns. You know what I'm saying? Look up them guns and verify that they belong to me and just go on to give them right on back and tell Mr. Williams to have a good day. Yeah. Yep. I support the state troopers of Florida. I put my money where my mouth is. I showed up do. Respect police all day long. They ain't done nothing to me. He said, did you sue the cops that beat you up? If you not rich today, then you the fool. Yes. Yeah. And like the past 10 to 12 years, if black folks claim that the police have been such a doggone problem and you have not put in lawsuits, you failed yourself. You literally failed yourself because black folks was winning. Black folks have been winning. especially after that George Floyd shit. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. People were putting in lawsuit. Not a lot, but every time that nationally people was putting in the lawsuits, they were winning, and all people had to do on the local level was put in lawsuits, and they would have won too. They was giving out money. They were literally giving out money. But a lot of times, y'all be lying. Police ain't did shit to you. Police just didn't let you disrespect them and have your way. Police just didn't let you go. They actually wrote you a ticket. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? The police just did their job and you hate the police. Yes, the police have been being sued for decades. And for some reason, we don't have a lot of rich black folks from lawsuits. When a lot of black folks claim that the police have done such and such to them. That's a problem. That's a problem. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. I hope that you all enjoyed your night. I really, really do. They say, Willie, why did you think that it was a setup? I was, for somebody in the household to record and upload that. Well, no, all right. I don't want to say a setup. I just want to say because of we the people like to get our numbers up. So whoever recorded it wanted to get the attention. Not thinking that this may put the police officer in a real bad light, which it actually did. And a lot of times we don't think, and again, we think that everything needs to be online. So, you know, it's just sad. I wouldn't even deal with that family member no more, but I guarantee you that that family member is saying, sorry, sorry, sorry. I didn't know they were going to do this right here. Because why? We really don't think. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have a wonderful one. Please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show, the 3 channel, and support the number 3 channel. And I'm finna go and try to see what's up with the comments sections. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I am out of here, man.